So Scratch is something that at European Schoolnet we're really interested in because it enables young people to get a hands-on way to use technology, which allows them to build an understanding of programming and get computational thinking part of the way that they think about problem solving, even from a young age. It's not formally part of the European Union's e-skills policy, but we advocated for more use of Scratch because it gives a really accessible way for even the youngest children to start working with programming and coding ways of thinking. So I think it's a really great tool. It has lots of potential and could be used much more in Europe. So that's what we hope to see. We see that unemployment in Europe is extremely high, and one of the major areas that is still growing despite the economic crisis is IT, whether in terms of actual IT companies which continue to recruit, or in other types of organization, banking sector, retail, and so on, which is becoming more digital in its way of working. So we find that people with good technical skills typically find it easier to get and retain jobs than those who have less technical skills. So we really think that there is a strong need for young people to get more technical skills, and if Scratch can help them to be more interested and more likely to study computer science or to get technical certification, that can help them ultimately get a job. I think that the living labs are a fantastic opportunity for research in Horizon 2020 because they really bring together the needs of citizens, whether it's young people, teachers, retirees, together with technology thinkers and researchers to come with really practical solutions. So instead of having blue sky research which doesn't necessarily serve the needs of citizens, living labs help to really bring it down to the citizen level in a really powerful way. When it comes to Scratch, I think that living labs who are working with young people and with teachers particularly could probably benefit from using Scratch as an entryway into prototyping technologies, and also for linking perhaps to physical computing by linking Scratch together with Arduino, so that you can have some really exciting and fun devices that can give kids a really hands-on way to play with computing and get more positive and more interested in research. Citizens need to be literate in technology for many reasons. Primarily because as the world becomes more technology oriented, to be an active citizen you need to master technology. Increasingly government services are going online, and maybe your local service offices are not open for such long periods of time in the day as they used to be. So being able to use these kinds of technology services gives you access to that, and also from a really simple perspective, whether it's booking a holiday, using e-banking, having basic digital literacy gives you lots of opportunities. Going beyond that kind of basic digital literacy, I think being technologically proficient or e-skilled is something which is becoming more crucial as well, because as our economy becomes more digital, to be a digital creator and a digital builder is going to give you much more economic opportunities and also better understanding of technology processes which go on around us. So if you really understand and can use technology in a proficient way, you can also be a critical, active citizen, being able to understand how maybe governments are using technologies in ways that could be improved for the needs of citizens. I found this conference so far really exciting. There's been some fantastic approaches demonstrated by some of the technology researchers, but also by the teachers themselves. So I think coming here has given me a whole fresh set of ideas and new inspiration for going back to my work in Brussels. And I'm really grateful for being invited to take part in this conference.